Hey, first grade, it's Miss Mitchell here. It is time for our word work for today. So, first, we're going to go over what our vowels are. And remember, this is really important for when we're doing Magic E because you need to know the name of each vowel. So, we have A, E, I, O, U, and sometimes Y. So, we have A, E, I, O, U, and sometimes Y. Those are the names of our vowels. All right. So first thing we need to do is get out our letters. And today Miss Mitchell's going to do something a little bit different. So for those of you who don't want to do it with your word tiles, we had done this maybe a few times in at school in my class, but it was a long time ago. But we are going to try it today. So for those of you who don't want to do the word cards and you want to try something different, we're going to do a rainbow write. So what we will do is I will create the words with our word tiles for my friends who are doing the word tiles at home. And for those of you who want to rainbow write, I will have our rainbow write words that I'm going to be writing at the same time so you can see what it'll look like. All right, so you should have C-O-N-E, P-A-T, and M. Those are your letters. So if you need to pause the video, go ahead and pause the video and get your letters out. If not, you need to get a piece of paper for your rainbow write with your 5 rainbow colors. So you should have red, orange. Now Miss Mitchell's using gold instead of yellow, so you can see it a little bit better. Green, blue, and purple. So those are your rainbow colors. And remember, if you don't have an exact color, or maybe you have an orangish red or a yellow green, just use whatever colors are close to those colors. And even if you're missing a color, no worries. Just use the colors. You can even pick colors that are your favorite. All right, so I have our first word. So we are going to start with, our first word is C-O-N-E. So what you'll do if you're doing a rainbow write, so I'm going to slide this over here so you can still see it. C-O-N-E. And for those of you who are doing a rainbow write, you will take a piece of paper. Miss Mitchell added some lines on here so I knew where exactly to write. So I'm going to write C-O-N-E, and that's in my first color. And as you see, Miss Mitchell, all of my school supplies are at school, so I don't have very many supplies here, so I'm doing the best I can, just like you are at home. So when I pull up these letters over here, all you have to do is just write them down, but you'll do the same thing. You will point and write your words. You'll point and say the sounds just as if you had your cards over here. So let's have you sound it out first. Remember, E makes the O say its name. So go ahead and do the first word on your own. Ready, go. All right, so you should have said cone, cone, like an ice cream cone. Nice job. All right, so those of you who have your cards, you're going to get rid of that N and bring down your P. I'm going to bring these letters closer so you can still see them and know that they're far away. And then those of you who are doing your rainbow write, you're just going to write the next word. So as you see, you're just going to change the N to a P, just like we did over here. So you're going to write C-O-P-E. And all you have to remember is that you're writing very nice and neatly so you can read your words, because I know a lot of you, well, not a lot of you, some of you forget to write nice and neat when you're trying to get your work done. And then we can't read your writing. So you're just going to pretend like this word isn't here. You're just going to look at this one right here, or you're looking at your word tiles or your cards, and you're going to sound this out. Ready, go. All right, you should have said cope, cope, cope. Nice job. All right, let's get rid of that O. Bring down the A. And for those of you who are doing your rainbow write, you grab your next color. And remember, Miss Matrix said she's using gold instead of yellow, just so you can see it a little bit better at home. All right, so I have The next word is C-A-P-E. And you see that you're just changing one letter at a time. So the N changes to a P, and then the O changed to an A. So for those of you who are at home, you can see that you're just changing one letter at a time. All right, let's sound this out. Ready, go. Now, I hope those of you who noticed that A used to be an O. So I really hope that you didn't say cope again to say cope. You should have said cape, cape. Nice job. Cape. You should have said cape, like a superhero cape. All right, let's get rid of that E. Take away your magic E. Now we've been working on our long O, but this time you have an A there. So this is a super easy peasy, lemon squeezy kindergarten word. So we should all be able to sound this out. So go ahead and sound it out. Ready, go. All right, you should have said cap, cap. Nice job. So you can think of like a bottle cap, or a cap is sometimes what people call a hat. All right, bring down that T. So rainbow words, we're almost at our rainbow, right? We're almost at our last color. We only have one more to go. So you should have T-A-P, T-A-P. All right, let's sound this all together. Ready, go. Okay, even though I said together, I meant you do it by yourself first, because that's usually how we do it. All right, so you should have said T-A-P, tap. Nice job. So my rainbow, right? You are going to do your last color, and then you'll repeat. So purple is our last color. You should have all written T-A-P-E if you're doing a rainbow, right? If you're doing just your cards, then you're putting out the T-A, the P, and the E. And we are going to have you sound it out first, and then we'll read it together. Ready, go. All right, you should have said tape, tape, tape. Nice job. All right, let's make that tape go back to this word, and we already did it. So we're going to rewrite the same word right here. All right. Oh, my P isn't long. That tail isn't long enough on my P. All right, let's reread this word again. Let's just do this all together really quickly because we already set it up here, so we should already know this word. Ready, go. T-A-P, tap. Nice job. All right, let's get rid of that A and bring down the O. This is a super easy peasy, lemon squeezy kindergarten word. So those of you who are doing your rainbow, right, you should be on your second time doing your orange crayon. Your second time doing your orange crayon. And remember, we did C changed to a T, then we added an E, then we got rid of our E again, then we changed the A to an O. All right, let's sound this easy peasy lemon squeezy word out. Ready, go. Okay, you should have said T-A-P, top. Nice job. Okay, we're going to change top, get rid of that T, and bring down an M. An M. So my friends who were doing their rainbow right, we're halfway through again. All right, let's point and say our words together. Or our sounds and then our word. Ready, go. Okay, you should have said op, mop. Nice job. All right, let's bring down that magic E again. And remember that magic E makes the vowel that comes before it say its name. So in this case, our vowel before it is the O. When we were up here, we were making the A say its name. So we did O, O, A. And now we're going to do an O again. M-O-P-E. Miss Mistrix writing sideways, so I kind of messed that one up a little bit. All right. So let's sound it out. Ready, go. Ope, mope. I did that one with you instead of letting you do it by yourself. So you should have said, ope, mope. Nice job. All right. We only have 2 more words to go, so get rid of that M. Uh-oh. Miss Mitchell forgot a letter. Bring out your H. So those of you who didn't have it out, because Miss Mitchell, I'm looking at my paper that has it, and I thought it was an N. That's why you have to write real nice and neat. So you should have an H. Okay, so your M turns into an H. H-O-P-E. And let's sound it out. Remember, the E makes the O say its name. Ready, go. All right, let's see if you did it correctly. You should have said hope. Hope. Nice job. That was one of our words that we did yesterday. So remember, I said, I hope I get to see you soon. And then our last word, get rid of that E. Make it a super easy peasy lemon squeezy kindergarten word. So you just are getting rid of the E. And go ahead and sound that out. You should have said hop. Nice job. All right, so you can see that we have our whole rainbow. It repeats twice. That was actually pretty perfect. I didn't even plan that. So you had your rainbow right. If you want to do this outside, you can do it on the computer with me first, and you can get your rainbow right. And then if you have chalk, you can go and do it with chalk outside. So that would be pretty cool. Or you could turn it into a game with whoever you're staying with right now, whether it's mom or dad or your aunt or your uncle or your grandma, whoever you're living with right now. You can always do a fun activity with them. Okay, so if you are going to conserve some paper, all you have to do is flip your paper over for your next rainbow write. But Miss Mitchell's going to get out her writing paper. So if you want to keep writing in a notebook, maybe our sentences, you can do that. Or you can keep one page and do your rainbow write on the front, and then you can write your questions on the back. So I'm going to write this. Our next two sentences. So our next two sentences are, would a cop have a cap and a cape? And our second sentence is, would you hope to tape a pin to a cop's cap? Oh man, those are long. Okay, so if you would like to, you can always write your one for your first sentence if you would like to. So remember, your 4 things that you have to remember whenever you're writing a sentence are capital letters, finger spaces or line spacing, punctuation marks, so a period, exclamation mark, or a question mark, and last thing is nice and neat. So those are the 4 things you always need to remember whenever you're writing. So the first thing we need to remember is to write a capital letter. So your first word is would, and it is spelled W-O-U-L-D. Would a cop, which is another name for a police officer, have a cap and a cape? And for those of you who did this one yesterday, remember this is an asking word, would. So if you hear that asking word at the beginning, so it is a question. So remember, you're going to do like the number 2, but bring it down and do a little dot. So your question, so we'll read it one more time. So it says, would a cop have a cape and a, would a cop have a cap and a cape? Miss Mitchell made a mistake there. That's why you really have to pay attention when you're reading. All right, so that was our first question. And the second one is also a question, so you can write your number 2 on your lined paper if you'd like. And our next question is, would you hope to tape a pin to a cop's cap? Woo! All right, so let's start with our capital letter for would. Would, finger space you, finger space hope, finger space 2, tape, would Would you hope to tape a pin to a, and we're going to say cop's cap. So it's like you're asking to pin it to a cop's hat. So we have our capital letter, capital letter. We have our finger spaces, have all of our finger spaces. Then you need our punctuation mark. Remember, it's a question word, would. So you're going to make a question mark, little dot at the end. All right. So let's read our 2 sentences. Ready? Go. Would a cop have a cap and a cape? I don't think cops wear capes. Definitely not. Maybe a superhero. All right, second question. Ready, go. Would you hope to tape a pin to a cop's cap? I don't know if I'd want to do that to a cop, go up to him and touch his hat. I don't know about Mr. Right if he'd like that either. All right, friends. So you can always do more with this. You can always find the words with the long A. So you can go over and you can take maybe a crayon or something and you can circle all the words with the long A. Tape and cape. And those actually rhyme because they have A-P-E, A-P-E. Then you can go with another color if you'd like and try and find all of the words with a long O sound. Would a cop have a cap and a cape? No long O's in that one. Would you hope, I'm going to underline that in a different color, hope to tape a pin to a cop's cap? That's the only one, the only long O. All right. So, like I said, if you want to do a rainbow right the next time, or you can use your letter tiles, however you'd like to do it, it's all up to you. Try to be creative. And remember, you can send me videos of you working hard at home, and I can put them up on our class dojo. All right, first grade, have a wonderful rest of your day. Miss you tons.